Hello everyone, this is your Bandhini Sharma. Welcome back to my channel VMB tutorial. So in last session we have discussed question number 1 to question number 4 of exercise 7.1, right? And in today's session we are going to discuss next further question of same exercise. Okay, so let's start it. So question number 5 is here. Line L is the bisector of angle A and B is any point on L. BP and BQ are perpendiculars from B to the arms of angle A. That show that first part is triangle APB is congruent to triangle AQB, and second part that we have to show here, BP equals to BQ or V is equidistant from the arms of angle A. Okay, so see here the figure is like this. These AQ and AP are the arms of this angle A, okay, and this line L is angle bisector of this angle A. Okay, what you have given in this question, this line L is the bisector of angle A, okay, and B is any point on this line L such that BP and BQ are perpendiculars on the arms of angle A. ओके इस क्वेश्चन में आपको क्या दे रखा है कि एक एंगल ए है और इस एंगल को लाइन एल बाइसेक्ट कर रही है, मीन्स इस एंगल को टू इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रही है, मीन्स ये दोनों एंगल्स आपके क्या होंगे, इक्वल होंगे. ओके, सो एंड बी इज एनी पॉइंट ऑन दिस लाइन एल सच दैट इफ बी ड्रॉप परपेंडिकुलर फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट पी ऑन द आर्म्स ऑफ एंगल ए, so those are BP and BQ. Okay, so this was the given part of this question, and what you have to show here, triangle APB, you can see by this bisector there are forming two triangles APB and AQB. Okay, so you have to prove these two triangles as congruent triangles. Okay, one more part you have given, BP equals to BQ, means these perpendiculars you have to show equal, or in another words B is equidistant from the arms of angle A, means ये B क्या है, इस एंगल A की जो दोनों आर्म्स हैं उससे क्या होगा, इक्विडिस्टेंस, मीन्स इक्वल डिस्टेंस पर होगा. ये भी हमें प्रूव करना है. ठीक है, तो देखिए फर्स्ट पार्ट देखिए, ट्राइंगल को कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव करना है. ठीक है, हमने क्राइटेरिया कॉन्ग्रुएंसी के पढ़ रखे हैं. तो देखिए यहाँ पर कौन सा क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल हो रहा है. BP and BQ are perpendiculars, means these two angles are of 90 degree. Okay, since this line L is angle bisector of this angle A, it means angle QAB equal to angle BAP. Okay, so two angles of these triangles are equal. Okay, now we need here one side, so you can see this side AB is common in between these two triangles. Okay, so by angle side these two triangles can be congruent. Okay, so in this way we have to solve here. In triangle APB and triangle AQB, we are considering here these two triangles. Okay, so in these two triangles angle BPA or angle APB is equal to angle AQB. Why? Because these are of 90 degree. Okay, क्यों? क्योंकि BP और BQ क्या है, परपेंडिकुलर है इन इस एंगल की आर्म्स पर, तो ये एंगल आपका क्या होगा, 90 डिग्री का होगा दोनों एंगल. ठीक है, नाउ नेक्स्ट एंगल QAB will equal to angle PAB. Why? Because these are bisected by this line. Okay, or you can see here L is bisector of angle A, that is why half of this angle A will be equal. Okay, Now AB is equals to AB, because AB is the common side of these two triangles, so obviously this will be equal. So in bracket you have to mention the reason, okay, why, which reason we are giving these statements. Okay, now see, two angles and one side. So by AAS these two triangles will be congruent. So right here, triangle APB will be congruent to triangle AQB. By which criteria? Angle side. ओके, इतना आपको मेंशन करना है कि किस क्राइटेरिया के थ्रू हम इन दो ट्राइंगल्स को कॉन्ग्रुएंट कर रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो जो फर्स्ट पार्ट था हमारा, ट्राइंगल APB इज कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ट्राइंगल AQB, that we have shown here. Okay, now next part. So this was the first part. Second part is BP equals to BQ. You can see here BP and BQ are the corresponding parts of these two triangles, BP and BQ. Since these triangles are congruent, therefore their corresponding parts also will be equal. So right here BP is equals to BQ. BP is equals to BQ by CPCT, means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So they will be equal. Since BP is equal to BQ, it means this point B is equidistant from these arms of angle A. Okay, so or we can say B is इक्विडिस्टेंट का मतलब क्या, इक्वल डिस्टेंस पर है. ये पॉइंट B इस एंगल की आर्म से क्या है, इक्वल डिस्टेंस पर है. सो एंगल B is equidistant from arms of angle A. Okay, now question number 6 is in figure, and the figure is this: AC equals to AE, AB equals to AD, and angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. Now show that BC equals to DE. Okay, so you can see here the figure. Here there are three triangles: ABD, ABC, ADE, and also one more triangle ACE. Okay, now first we have to check here which triangles we have to consider here. Okay, so what you have given in this question, AC equals to AE means this side, AC equals to AE. Okay, and AB equals to AD. So इस ट्राइंगल में ABD ट्राइंगल में आपको क्या दे रखा है, AB किसके इक्वल है, AD के. Okay, and in triangle AEC these two sides are equal, and angle BAD means this angle is equal to angle EAC, means these two angles are equal. Okay, we have to show here BC equals to DE, means this side BC equals to DE, means this side. तो देखिए यहाँ पर BC किस ट्राइंगल की साइड है, पहले तो हमें ये चेक करना है. सो BC इज द साइड ऑफ ट्राइंगल ABC. ओके, एंड DE इज द साइड ऑफ ट्राइंगल ADE. दैट मीन्स वी हैव टू कंसीडर हियर ट्राइंगल ABC and ADE. Okay, so see here how will we solve it. In triangle ABC and triangle ADE. So let's check here what are the equal parts of these two triangles. So see, In triangle ABC, the side AB is equal to the side AD of triangle ADE. Okay, that we have given here. AB is equal to AD. This we have given. Okay. Now one more side, AC. AC is also the side of this triangle ABC, that is equal to the side AE of triangle ADE. Okay, so AC equals to AE. This we have given here. Okay, now we have given two sides of these two triangles which we are considering as equal. So one more element we need to congruent these two triangles should be a angle. Okay, an angle, side angle side, side angle side means angle here should be included between these two sides. So see here, AB and AC, AD and AE, इनके इन दोनों ट्राइंगल्स में इन दो साइड के बीच का एंगल क्या है? ये एंगल है, इंक्लूडेड एंगल. ओके, सिमिलरली इन ट्राइंगल ADE, द इंक्लूडेड एंगल between these two sides AE and AD is angle DAE. So that should be equal, but we have given angle BAD. BAD is equal to angle CAE, okay, or EAC. So see here, with the help of this given part, we will show these two angles as equal angles. Okay, so since angle BAD is equal to angle EAC, देखिए यहाँ पर BAD ये एंगल है, ठीक है. ये जो एंगल है DAC, that is the common angle between these two angles BAC and angle DAE. So if we add to this angle BAD angle DAC, that will equal to EAC plus angle DAC, because we know when we add equal parts to the equals we get in result as equal. ओके, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हमें ये गिवन पार्ट था BAD इज इक्वल टू EAC. इस इक्वलिटी में अगर हम कुछ इक्वल पार्ट ऐड कर रहे हैं तो जो रिजल्ट आता है, आंसर आता है, दैट ऑल्सो equal. Okay, so see here, angle BAD plus angle DAC is what? Angle BAC. Okay, similarly angle EAC plus angle DAC will be equal to angle EAD or angle DAE. Okay, so first this AB equals to AD, AC equals to AE and angle BAC equals to angle DAE, that is the included, these are the included angle between these two sides. Okay, so triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADE. Okay, by which criteria? Side angle, side congruency criteria. Okay, so since these two triangles are congruent, that is why their corresponding parts will also be equal. So what we have to show in question, BC equals to DE means this is the corresponding side, so that will equal to the DE of this triangle. Okay, so we will write here BC equals to DE by CPCT. means corresponding parts of congruent triangles we can write corresponding parts as equal. Okay, so BC equals to DE, that we have to show in this question. Okay, तो सबसे पहले जो भी गिवन पार्ट है हमें उसको चेक करना है, देन क्या हमें शो करना है, क्वेश्चन में हमें क्या प्रूव करना है वो हमें केयरफुली देखना है। उसके बाद हमें डिसाइड करना है कि ये जो गिवन पार्ट है और जो हमें प्रूव करना है वो किन ट्राइंगल्स में आ रहे हैं। ठीक है, अब यहाँ पर तो क्या है, ये फिगर आपका इस तरीके से, इसमें 4 ट्राइंगल्स आपके फॉर्म हो रहे हैं, लेकिन कौन से ट्राइंगल्स को हमें कंसीडर करना है तो वो हमें किससे, गिवन और प्रूव पार्ट से ही देखना है। ठीक है, कि गिवन क्या है और कौन से ट्राइंगल्स हमें कंसीडर करने हैं। ठीक है, तो जो भी ट्राइंगल्स कंसीडर करने हैं उनमें हमें करस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स को देखना है और फिर ये भी चेक करना है कि कौन से क्राइटेरिया से वो ट्राइंगल्स आपके कॉन्ग्रुएंट हो रहे हैं। ठीक है, और जो CPCT का यूज़ है वो तो 1 लाइन का है, तो ये क्वेश्चंस बहुत इजी हैं, इजी वे में आप इन्हें कर सकते हैं। बस आपको थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंड करना है कि कौन सा ट्राइंगल्स हमें कंसीडर करने हैं और कौन सा क्राइटेरिया हम वहाँ पर यूज़ करेंगे। Okay, so this was your question number 6. Now question number 7 is AB is a line segment and P is its midpoint. D and E are points on the same side of AB such that angle BAD is equal to angle ABE and angle EPA is equal to angle DPB. Okay, then so that first part that we have to show here, triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP and second part is AD equals to BE. Okay, so the figure is this. So what you have given here, AB is a line segment, P is its midpoint, means if P is midpoint it means AP is equals to BP. Okay, and D and E are the points are such that, and these 2 points are on the same side of this line segment AB. So if we join D to A and E to B, okay, and P to D and P to E, so you are forming here 2 triangles. Okay, so angle DAP is equal to triangle EBP. Okay, and angle APE is equal to angle BPD, means these 2 angles are equal and these 2 angles are equal. Okay, and this side is equal to this side BP. Okay, so 3 elements, 2 angles and 1 side of 2 triangle you are given equal. Okay, so with the help of this given part, what we have to prove, first triangle DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. DAP means ये triangle आपको किसके congruent prove करना है, EPB के. Okay, and second part AD is equal to BE. AD is equal to means this side you have to prove equal to this side BE. Okay, तो ये ट्राइंगल हमें क्या कॉन्ग्रुएंट, तो इन्हीं ट्राइंगल को हमें कंसीडर करना है. ठीक है, सो लेट्स टेक इन ट्राइंगल DAP एंड ट्राइंगल EBP. Let's check what are the equal parts in these triangle. So in triangle DAP, the angle DAP is equal to triangle angle EBP. Okay, so this you have given. Okay, since P is midpoint of AB, since P is midpoint of AB, it means AP is equals to BP. Okay, so AP and BP are the parts of these two triangles. See, AP is the side of this triangle DAP and BP is the side of triangle EPB. Okay, so these two are equal. Why? Since P is midpoint of ए बी, ए बी का क्या है, मिड पॉइंट है, इसलिए ये चीज़ हम लिख सकते हैं। ओके, तो एक साइड हो गया और एक एंगल हो गया। अब वन मोर थिंग, वन मोर एंगल वी हैव गिवन equal. So angle EPA is equal to angle DPB, but these two angles are out of these two triangles. Okay, but we have to consider here interior angles. Okay, so see here, if we add this angle to this angle, we will get the interior angle APD of this triangle and interior angle BPE of this triangle. Okay, so what we have given, with the help of that we will prove it. So since angle APE or EPA is equal to angle DPB, so we can add equal part to these equals, so we will get equal in result as well. Okay, that's why angle EPA plus angle EPD, that is equal to angle DPB plus angle EPD. ओके, ये तो हमें गिवन था। इस गिवन में अगर हम इक्वल एंगल ऐड कर रहे हैं, इक्वल एंगल्स में हम इक्वल एंगल को ऐड करेंगे तो रिजल्ट में भी हमें इक्वल ही मिलेगा। तो देखिए, एंगल EPA प्लस एंगल EPD इज इक्वल टू एंगल DPA एंड एंगल DPB प्लस एंगल EPD is equal to angle EPB. Okay, so these two angles are equal. Okay, so that's why triangle DPA or DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. Why? Which criteria? One, this angle, okay, then one this side and this angle. Angle, side, angle. Okay, angle, side, angle congruency criteria, we can write DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. Okay, so why angle, side, angle congruency rule, we can write DAP is congruent to triangle EBP. Okay, so this first part we have shown here. Okay, now second part, AD equals to BE. Which are the corresponding parts of these two triangles? See, this AD is equal to BE. Okay, so second one, AD is equals to BE. Why? By CPCT, because you have proved, you have shown here these two triangles as congruent triangles, so the corresponding parts will also be congruent. So by CPCT we can write AD equals to BE. Okay, now question number 8 is, in right triangle ABC, right angled at C, M is the midpoint of hypotenuse AB, C is joined to M and produced to a point D such that TM equals to CM. Point D is joined to point B. Okay, so figure is this. Now you have to show that in this question, first part, triangle AMC is congruent to triangle BMD. Second part, angle DBC is a right angle. Third, triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. And fourth one, CM equals to half of AB. Okay, तो इस क्वेश्चन में फिगर ये है और आपको क्या दे रखा है कि इन अ राइट ट्राइंगल ACB, ACB is a right angle at C. Okay, and AM is the any point AB such that AM equals to BM. Okay, means this M is the midpoint of this hypotenuse AB. Okay, so AM will equal to MB. Okay, now if you join this point M to C and produce it to point D, then DM equals to MC, that you have given here. Okay, now you have to prove the first part. Triangle AMC means this triangle is congruent to triangle BMD. BMD means this. So these two triangles we have to show congruent. Okay, so see here, this side DM of triangle BMD is equal to the side MC of triangle AMC. Okay, and side BM is equal to this side AM. So two sides are equal of these two triangles. Now we need one angle, and that should be included, means this angle. So you can see here the sides AB and DC are intersecting each other. So these two angles will be vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertically opposite angles are always equal, means these two angles will be equal. So by side angle side, these two triangles will be congruent. Okay, so how will we write it? See, in triangle AMC and triangle BMD, okay, since DM is equals to MC, why? Because this is given to us. Okay, now second, BM is equal to AM, that also we have given here. Okay, and angle DMB or BMD will equal to angle AMC. AMC, why? Vertically opposite angle. Okay, so why side angle side? Because this angle, these two angles are the included angle between these two sides. Okay, so triangle, that's why triangle AMC will be congruent to triangle BMD. Why? Which criteria? Side angle side. Okay, so first part we have proved here. These two triangles are congruent. Okay, now second part is angle DBC, means this angle we have to prove right angle. Okay, we have given here angle C of this triangle ACB is of 90 degree. Similarly, we have to prove this angle B of triangle DBC as 90. Okay, since we have proved these two triangles are as congruent triangles, so their corresponding parts also will be equal, means if we take this angle and this angle, so these are what? Alternate interior angles, and we know that if the alternate interior angles are equal, it means the angles forming between two lines that will be parallel. Okay, तो ये जो angles हैं क्या हैं? एक तो ये corresponding parts हैं इन दो triangles के, congruent triangles, तो ये क्या होंगे? आपके equal होंगे. Equal हो गए तो ये दोनों angles कहाँ form हो रहे हैं? इन lines के बीच में, BD एंड AC के बीच में, और DC क्या है? ट्रांसवर्सल का काम कर रही है. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब BD और AC आपके क्या होंगे? पैरेलल होंगे. ठीक है, तो आप यहाँ सेकंड प्रूव करने के लिए कैसे लिखेंगे, AMC दैट मीन्स एंगल BDC will equal to angle DCA by CPCT. ओके, ये दोनों ट्राइंगल आपके क्या है, कॉन्ग्रुएंट है, तो उनके करस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स भी क्या होंगे, इक्वल होंगे. ठीक है, सो BDC will equal to DCA. ओके, since alternate interior angles are equal, that's why BD is parallel to AC. ओके, BD किसके पैरेलल होगी, AC के. अब देखिए, BD is parallel to AC and BC is working as transversal. So these angles ACB and DBC are what? Will be supplementary, because these two angles are co-interior angles or interior angles on the same side of transversal. So they will be supplementary, means their sum will be 180 degree. So we can write here, since BD is parallel to AC and BC is transversal, that's why angle DBC plus angle ACB will be of 180 degree. Okay, so angle DBC plus ACB we have given 90 degree. Okay, so from here we will get angle DBC as 180 minus 90. If you transpose this 90 to this side, right hand side, so it will be subtracted. So 180 minus 90 will be 90 degree. So we have proved here angle DBC as 90 degree. Okay, so this is our second part. Okay, now third one, triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB. DBC is congruent to triangle ACB, means these two triangles we have to prove here as congruent triangles. Okay, so in triangle DBC and triangle ACB, DB is equal to AC. Why? By CPCT. क्योंकि फर्स्ट पार्ट में हमने क्या प्रूव किया, ये दो ट्राइंगल्स आपके क्या हैं, कॉन्ग्रुएंट है. दैट मीन्स देयर करस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स विल ऑल्सो बी इक्वल. सो DB इक्वल्स टू AC. सो फ्रॉम फर्स्ट पार्ट वी हैव written here this. Okay, so one side. Now this angle is of 90 degree. So angle DBC is equals to angle ACB, that is 90 degree. Okay, so one side, one angle, and you can see this side BC is common between these two triangles. So BC equals to BC. Why? Because this is the common part of these two triangles. So why side angle side, we can prove triangle DBC is congruent to triangle ACB by which criteria? Side, angle, then side, by SAS. Okay, so third part we have proved. Okay, now see, these two triangles are congruent, so their corresponding parts will also be equal. It means this side AB is equal to side DC, means AB is equal to DC. So you will write here for fourth part, AB is equals to DC. Okay, so see here, since DM equals to MC, it means MC is the half of DC. So we can write here AB is equal to, in place of DC we can write twice of CM. DC क्या है? MD और MC आपके इक्वल है, इसका मतलब M is the midpoint of DC. So you can write this DC as twice of this side CM. Okay, so same we have written here. So from here what we are getting? CM is equals to half of AB. That we have to prove in fourth part. CM is half of AB. तो जब हमने ये प्रूव कर दिया कि DBC is congruent to triangle ACB, so as you can see AB and DC are the corresponding parts of these two triangles, so they will be equal. Okay, now what we have given in given part, since MD is equals to MC, means M is the midpoint of DC, so you can write this DC side as twice of MC. Okay, so same we have written here. Now if you transpose this 2 on the left hand side of this equation, so you will get CM is equal to half of AB. So that we have to prove here. Okay, तो एक चीज़ यहाँ से देखिए, आपने फर्स्ट प्रूव किया, फर्स्ट की हेल्प से आपने सेकंड प्रूव किया, सेकंड की हेल्प से आप थर्ड प्रूव कर रहे हो, थर्ड की हेल्प से आप फोर्थ पार्ट प्रूव कर रहे हैं. तो 1 by 1 आपको देखते हुए चलना है. ठीक है, कि पहले हमने कौन सा पार्ट कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर दिया है, तो उसकी हेल्प से उसके करस्पॉन्डिंग पार्ट्स भी इक्वल होंगे और उसी की हेल्प से हम नेक्स्ट पार्ट को क्या है प्रूव करते हुए आ रहे हैं. Okay, so that's all for today's session, in which we have discussed question number 4 to question number 8 of exercise 7.1. Okay, and if you have any query, doubt related to these questions, can ask on comment section, and in my next upcoming session we are going to discuss the intro part of exercise 7.2. Till then, keep watching my channel. Thank you.